Good morning, Raptor Freak. Alexi Odds here. Monday morning, Thanksgiving Monday. It's a holiday for a lot of people right now, which is cool. Today, Raptors play their fourth preseason game against the Houston Rockets, hosting them here. They'll be full capacity, but the thing I don't know if they'll sell all the tickets. It won't be full probably because they won't have enough time to get all the extra tickets out because they were only selling half the tickets last week. And who knows? I don't know what kind of capacity we'll have tonight. It'll probably be more than we had last Monday. We're just 8,000 in the building last Monday. This today they should be at least 10,000, if not way more. So, all right, Houston Rockets. Houston is a team that is down near the bottom of the barrel in the league. They're definitely a bad team. They're not going to be a super great team this year, record-wise. And they've got a very young team. In fact, their team is younger than our team, and we're a very young team. So if it's a battle of young teams, we should beat them because we have the foundation of a system and franchise that's really, really good. And we should beat Houston because Houston's very young too, and they're not very organized either. And they have a similar problem to what's going on with Philadelphia right now. With Ben Simmons, with John Wall. John Wall is refusing to play for Houston and is demanding a trade. But unlike Ben Simmons, he's around the team. It's weird. Like he's on the bench. He's hanging out with the team. He's mentoring the young players on Houston, but he's not playing. He won't play with them. I think this is ridiculous, guys. Because this just shows like where the NBA is at this point and how things have gotten so out of control and bad with superstar mentality and ego and power plays and all this dumb stuff. And I blame LeBron. LeBron set this league up to be like this, where we have these prima donnas doing stuff like this. The problem is these players aren't staying present. And the present moment is that they play for the team that they're on. You can't get ahead of yourself. You got to stay present in the present moment. And you're presently on the Houston Rockets, John Wall. So why are you getting ahead of yourself? What kind of, you just ruin your reputation. You make yourself look like an asshole when you do stuff like this. If you look at it with some context over history of the NBA, 20 years ago, it was Steve Francis refusing to report to the Vancouver Grizzlies, but he would play for the Houston Rockets. Now it's gotten so bad in this league, people don't even want to play for the Houston Rockets. 20 years later. So what is that? What is this message that these multi-million-dollar NBA players that have reached the pinnacle of their heights send into kids, send into the world? It's just dumb. But at least John Wall is being there on the bench and talking to the other players and stuff like that. He should be playing. But you know what? He's a jerk. And if those rumors that Miami Heat said, oh, we trade Kyle Lowry for John Wall, go ahead. You'll be losers. You have a chance to do something in the playoffs with Kyle Lowry. But if you got John Wall, you're going to miss the playoffs because he's a loser. John Wall is a loser. He goes to any team. He's a loser. So that's just my 2 cents on the John Wall situation. So let's look at the team without John Wall since he won't be playing. Eric Gordon's doubtful today, and he's their other veteran, older player, and he's a great shooter. And if he's not going to play today, that's great. I have no problem with him not playing. There's another player named Tate that's not going to be playing. Not a big deal. Now, when I looked at the roster of the Rockets, they only have a couple of big guys. They've got Christian Wood, who's a very talented young big guy. They got this rookie, Sendin, who tore it up in the summer league. What's up, Darren? Good morning, man. Game day. Let's get up, baby. And then they've got a couple more really young guys that are like 19 years old and around 6'10". So these guys aren't going to be that effective against us right away. So, but most of their team is under 6'9". And that's the thing I want to look at every time we play somebody is how they line up against our length over the depth of our team. And, one of their main big guys now is Daniel Tice from the Boston Celtics. And Tice is not actually that big. He plays center, but he's 245, but he's not very tall. He's like 6'8". He's a short center. So he's somebody I think we can bully tonight, like with the players that we have. And listen, great news. Yesterday, Khem Birch cleared contact tracing. So he's available to play today. And I fully expect him to be there. And hopefully he will be playing. But if he doesn't play, then that will mean to me that he did deal with COVID and that he has to get conditioning back. But I'm really hoping that it was just a precautionary thing, that they were holding him away from the team just in case, and that he's ready and he's been working on his conditioning already, and then he's ready to just plug in and play. Because that would be great if we could see Khem Birch get some meaningful minutes tonight. And maybe we can see some stability down low around the basket for the first time this preseason, because we haven't seen any good presence down low. I know Precious did well last game, battling those double centers on the Celtics. But, we haven't been able to control down low. And that's what I like. I want to control down low, where we stop people from scoring on us and we get all the rebounds. Because we got to win rebound battles to win games. And the 2 games that we've lost in the preseason, we lost the rebound battle just slightly, not by much. So, all right, Houston, yes, we should beat them tonight. Darren, you're exactly right. If we don't beat them tonight, I may be a little worried. Like if there's some flakiness or something happens. Miami handled Houston already this preseason, and Houston beat Orlando by 1 point. So it was another one of these 1-point losses for Orlando to Houston. So our team looks good. Like, with Khem Birch back, we're still missing Pascal. We're still missing Chris Boucher, and Yuta is still out tonight. But we've got these guys. I really hope, and maybe this will just be for the preseason, but I really hope Nick Nurse takes Goran Dragic out of the starting lineup so that we can get a more established flow and rhythm at the beginning of the game. Because that's been Achilles heel for us these last 2 games. Actually, in the first game, too, we started really badly also. So we get better starts, then we can have a better chance in a competitive close game at the end. Making up for these starts has been really, really hard for the team. And like I said in my last video, I blame the fact that we're starting 3 guys that aren't familiar with our system, that are new players, as our starting lineup right now. Like if Khem Birch is back tonight and he can start tonight with Fred and OG and then 2 of the other guys, I'd be much happier, because we want that consistency and easy entry into the game and get a flow going. And it's just too much. I mean, seriously, Dragic is boring me, and he's not hitting his shot. So it's like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? So anyway, I don't think I'll be on for too long today. Like I said, I'm going to be going to the game today. I'm going to get there real early, and we're going to hang out down near the court and see if we can, either interact or just like, see. I'll tell you what I see right down there, like right up close, what I'm seeing with, Raptor players and Rocket players warming up and stuff like that. Let's see. What else is there to talk about? I talked about John Wall. Khem Birch is coming back. There's not a whole lot. Eric Gordon probably out. And then, I was looking at their roster. Their roster's younger than us. Their roster's shorter than us. So we should beat them. I worry about a little bit about players like Christian Wood and their new rookie Sendin. And, they've got some other talented guys that are shorter. But for the most part, this is a team that's really learning. Oh, of course, Jalen Green, their rookie, their prize rookie, who's played pretty well in the game so far. That's another guy we got to watch out for. But yeah, let's beat the Rockets. Let's get another win. I don't want to lose 3 in a row, even if it's just preseason and it doesn't really matter. You never want to get that many losses in a row. And here's the hoping that continued good synergy between the new players and the old players, all the players on the Raptors, and we see more organized attack and defense, and looks a little bit more clean and a little more clear, less turnovers, less careless passes, maybe a little bit less dribbling and showy stuff, and just being more efficient with the ball, moving it around and stuff like that. And guys just trying to get better shots, open shots, and try not to force their offense. Like really try and get the ball around and get the best open shot. These are all the different things we got to work on still and tighten up on. And some part of me thinks that Nick Nurse is just saying, hey, guys, just screw around. Let's make them think that we're really disorganized. And then on the first game of the season, October 20th, against the Washington Wizards, all of a sudden we have this really crazy, organized, playing really well team. I don't know. That may not – that probably won't happen. But it'd be cool if it was just like a switch where all of a sudden they got it together. Yes, Darren agrees. Les Gorin, put Delano in. Sure. I'd love to see Delano start. He might be starting for the Raptors at some point sooner than we think. All right. Thanks, Darren. Enjoy the game. Yep. It's about 10 minutes. Just wanted to do a quick one this morning, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with my reactions and the stuff I saw from the game. And I hope everybody watches the game tonight at home or comes to the game also like me. And we see a good victory. All right. Just win, baby. Let's go, Raptors. We're going to get it tonight. And I feel good. I'm going to bring that good energy to the building and get loud. I promise, guys.